Tina here from digitalaccesspass.com. We get a lot of emails from our DAP users wanting to know what's a good learning management solution to manage and deliver online courses, and something that integrates really well with DAP. I was doing my own research because I'll be launching my membership site course later this year, and I was looking for something that's easy to use, easy to set up, and just a good robust solution. And my research led me to WP Courseware. One of the main reasons is because one of my favorite marketers, he uses WPC for all of his online courses, and I love the way he has set it up and how he delivers his courses, and I wanted to replicate that for my own course. So I installed and activated WPC on one of my test sites and set up a few test units, test modules, and I got it integrated with DAP in like no time, less than 15 minutes. Very simple, very straightforward integration, and I was even able to do a more deeper integration between the two. I was able to connect my DAP product to a specific course in WPC using a mix of shortcodes, DAP and WPC shortcodes. Very easy to do. So I wanted to do this video to show you how you can connect the two, and also how you can do a more granular level integration between the two by using shortcodes. So let me show you how. So here are the steps to integrate WP Courseware with DAP. Now you can refer WP Courseware documentation for more details on how to install, activate, and set up WP Courseware on your site. But in this video, I'll just walk you through that briefly and then show you how you can integrate your DAP product with your WPC course. Step 1 is to just download and install WP Courseware plugin. So you can download it from their website and then install it like any other WordPress plugin. Visit WordPress admin on your site, plugins, add new, and then install and activate the plugin. Now step 2 is to add a course. You can visit WordPress admin, training courses, add course, and add your course title, description, and this setting that says when do users see the next unit on the course, you can set it to all units visible. So all the units are going to be visible right away regardless of the completion progress, or you can say only completed units visible. So the previous unit has to be completed before your users or your students see the next unit. So you can select that if that's how you want it to be. So next step is to grant access. You can do that in the user access tab. So after you add your course and save, then click on user access tab. And here you can say whether the users should receive automatic access to the course, or whether you want your registered users to only access the course if you grant them access, or if they click on a button that says enroll me. If they click on that button, then they can enroll themselves into the course, and you can decide when you want them to even see that enroll button. And if you want more granular control between your DAP product and your WPC course, then you should set it to manual and then use shortcodes so that the enroll button will only show up to your students depending on whether they have access to the right product or the right level in DAP. And I'll show you how to do that. So if you want more granular control, set it to manual. If you just have one course and you want all registered members to be registered automatically to the course, then just set it to automatic. So moving on, next step is to create your modules, and very easy to do. You can visit training courses, add module to add your modules, and you can add as many as you want. Title associated with your course, description, save. That's it. So you can add as many modules as you want. And then the next step after you add your modules, now modules is nothing but a collection of lessons, collection of your units. So after you have added your modules, you have to actually add your units so you can connect your units to the right modules. So now it's time to create your course units, your lessons. And to do that, so click on course units, add new to add your course units, and you can add as many units as you need, as you want, and you can use the content drip setting that comes with WP Courseware. You can use that, or you can use DAP to protect as well as drip your content. And here, if you're using some other theme, WordPress theme on your website, then you can use that editor. For example, if I'm using Thrive Content Builder here, so I create all my content using Thrive, and then I can save that. So I can click on that to create my content and save it. So you don't have to use the default WordPress editor. You can use your theme specific editor or your plugin, whatever you use for building your content, you can still use that. Now, if you have existing content, if you have existing WordPress pages or posts and you want to use that as your course content, it's very easy to do. All you have to do is visit edit your WordPress page or post, and you will find an option to convert your page or your post to course unit, and just click on that to complete the conversion. Alright, so at this point we have created our course, we have created a few modules, few units, and now it's time to map your course units to the modules, to the right modules. We have already associated the modules to the right course. Now we just have to drop the units. We have to drag the units and drop them into the right modules. So let's do that. So visit your WordPress admin, training courses, and if you click on training courses, you're going to find your course, all the information about your course right here. You can click on modules, units, and quiz ordering to do the mapping. So here what I have done is this was right here. These are my units. These were in the unassigned units block. And all I did was I dropped them right here. I dragged and dropped them here under this module. So that's all you have to do. All your units are going to appear here under unassigned units, and then you can assign them to the right module and you can order them however you want them to appear. And then just click on save, changes to ordering, and this completes the mapping. So now these two units belong to this module and these two units belong to this module. So at this point I have installed and activated WP Courseware, set up a course. I have created a few test modules and test units, assigned the test units to the right modules, and now I'm ready to connect my DAP product to the WPC course. So let's take a look at the DAP product setup. So you can create your product in DAP admin dashboard, products, levels, under manage page. So click on manage, and then you can create a new product or you can manage your existing product here. So here I have created a product called the Ultimate Site Building Team, and set the name, description, allow free sign up to no, because this is a paid product. In the pricing tab I have said, is this a free product? No. Will there be recurring payments? No, because I'm going to sell it for a one-off fee. And you can set the price here. Again, it depends on your needs, however you want to sell your course. So if you want to charge the users every month, if it's a monthly subscription, you can do that, and annual subscription, however you want to sell, you can set up those rules right here. If you are going to require them to pay a subscription fee, then just set it to yes and specify the details here, and if no, set it to no. And here I'm selling it as a one-time product. I'm setting the membership duration to forever, so they purchase the product, they purchase the course, and they receive forever access. So in DAP, everything is a product. So your course is a product in DAP. So that's why I'm calling it a product, and in WPC, you're going to call it a course. So I'm trying to connect the product in DAP to the course in WPC. So my students are going to purchase this product in DAP. This is what I'm going to be selling. And when they purchase it, they are going to receive access to the right course in WPC. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You can set up a welcome email with the login credentials in the DAP notifications tab. Your members are going to receive this email as soon as they purchase the product or the course in DAP, and they can use these credentials to log into their membership. You can protect your course content in the Content Responder tab. Under the available content, you will find your WordPress posts, pages, and custom post types. Your WPC content is going to be listed under the custom post type. You can select the content and then click on Protect Selected Pages Posts, and it will protect your course content. Now this content belongs to this product. Only users or only students that have purchased this product can now access this content. Now again, you can also set dripping in DAP. So you can say this content will only be available, say, day 7. Now what will happen is all users or all students of this product that have purchased this product, they will have to follow the rule based on the drip settings. So they can access Module 1, Unit 1 on day 1, Module 1, Unit 2 on say day 3. So you can set up however you want your content dripping to be. So, and you don't have to use dripping. If you want all the content to be available right away, then just set it to drip day 1. Just use the default. If you want to change it, then you can click on this little editor icon to update the drip setting. So at this point, we have defined the product, we have set up the payment details in the pricing tab, we have set up the welcome email in the notifications tab, we have protected the content in the content responder tab. So the next step is to enable the syncing between DAP and WordPress. This will allow DAP to sync all the registered users, registered members to WordPress. So let's take a look and see how to do that. To enable syncing between DAP and WordPress, visit DAP admin setup config page, and under the WordPress related section, make sure that sync DAP user data to WordPress it's set to yes, and that's it. So now when your users purchase your product and they are registered in DAP, and after they are registered in DAP, when they log in to DAP, to their membership, DAP is going to automatically sync them or create an account for them in WordPress. So the account creation will happen when they log in to their membership. And so DAP will create an account for them, and DAP will also automatically log them in to WordPress. So the students are logged into their membership, they are logged into WordPress, and depending on your setting, if in your setting you have said allow automatic enrollment, then they are also going to be automatically enrolled into the course. Now, just because they are enrolled into the course does not mean they can access all the course content automatically. They can only access the course content if they have purchased the right product in DAP. And if they don't have access to the product, then DAP will recognize that and it will not allow them to access any course content that you have protected under the product. And if you have set manual enrollment, you can use DAP and WPC shortcode to create a page where the students, after they purchase the product, they can visit that page and enroll themselves. So they can just click on an enroll button, and I'll show you how to do that. And once they click the enroll button, they can then start the course, and I'll show you how to do that. And for more granular control over your courses and your products in DAP, you should set it to manual and allow the shortcodes to do its job and allow the students to enroll themselves. So at this point, we have created our course content in WPC, we have created our product in DAP, and we have enabled the syncing between DAP and WordPress. So now when the users are registered in DAP and they log into their membership, DAP will automatically sync the account to WordPress. Now the next step is to figure out how to do a more granular level integration between DAP and WP Courseware. And as I mentioned before, you can do that using a mix of shortcodes, DAP and WPC shortcodes. Now let me show you how to do that. Now here, my DAP product ID is 1, and my WPC course ID, you can find that by hovering over the course title, and you will find the ID number here. So you can see that course underscore ID right here, it's set to 1, and product ID in DAP is 1. So if I want to use shortcodes to make sure that only students that have actually purchased the product and should have access to the course, only those students are able to see an enroll button, then here's how you can do it. Now, what I'm doing is, my product ID in DAP is 1, my courseware course ID is 1, as I just showed you. So here's what I'm doing. I'm using the DAP shortcode, and I'm saying has access to 1, meaning if my member, my logged in member is logged in yes, if my logged in member has access to product ID 1 in DAP, then show them this. So whatever is between the shortcodes, the DAP shortcode, they're going to see that. Now this is a WP Courseware shortcode, and this courseware shortcode says that enroll courses 1, enroll text, click to enroll. So it's going to show a button that says click to enroll and get started. and you can configure the enroll text to anything you want. And this is the course ID in WPC. So I'm saying show the users, the DAP registered users that have logged into DAP and have access to product ID 1 in DAP, this enroll button, this click to enroll button, and when they click on it, enroll them into the WP Courseware course ID 1. Now I want to go a step further and say that if a visitor that visits the page is not logged in, is no, then show them a login form. So they will end up seeing something like this. So they will see this text and a DAP login form, their membership login. And if they are logged in and they have access to the course, to the product in DAP, then they are going to see the enroll button. So this is what this shortcode does. But if they are not logged in, then this is not going to take effect because is logged in is no. So this is not going to fire. So in that case, this is the one that's going to take effect because is logged in is no, and they're going to see this text and they're going to see this login form so they can log in. Now, if they are logged in, so say that is logged in is yes, but they don't have access to product ID 1 in DAP, meaning they have not purchased the course, but they are logged in registered members, they have access to something else, but they don't have access to the course. Then what I want to do is I want to show them a sign up button. So in that case, I can go a step further and say if is logged in is yes, meaning they are logged in, but has no access to, meaning they don't have access to the DAP product 1, then I want them to see a click here to sign up button, and I can put any text I want, any link I want, hyperlink I want. If I want to send them to a sales page to sign up, I can put that link here. So whatever content I want them to see here, I can put that between these two shortcodes. So what I have done is I have set manual enrollment for my courses. I have turned off automatic enrollment. And here's how I have set up an enrollment page to allow my students to enroll themselves. So I'm using Thrive Content Builder. Again, you can use any WordPress theme, any editor of your choice. And basically what I have done is I have an image here and I have some content here. And this is the content that I'm getting from the shortcode. And here's how I have created my shortcode. This is the shortcode that I have on that page. So it says if a user has access to the product, then show them the enrollment button, click to enroll button. If they are not logged in, show them the login form. So I'm not logged in here, so I'm seeing the login form. If the user is logged in but has not purchased the required product, then I want to show them a sign up now button. So you can do whatever you want, whatever content you want and whatever action you want them to take. You can use these shortcodes to allow WPC and DAP to show them the right button or the right links. Now here I am logged into DAP and I have access to the right product in DAP, so I'm seeing the click to enroll button. Again, the same shortcode that I showed you before, same thing, but this time this is the one that is being executed because I have access to the right product in DAP. I'm also logged into DAP. That's why I'm seeing the click here to enroll button. Earlier, I was not logged into DAP, which is why I was seeing the login form. Also, one more important thing is that when your members register, purchase the product in DAP, and if you have enabled the syncing, then when they log into their membership, so they purchase the product, they get a welcome email, and they log into their membership. When they log into the membership, DAP is going to automatically sync them to WordPress. And then if you visit WordPress admin users, you're going to find the users here, all your users here that have been synced to WordPress. You'll find that in WordPress users page. You're also going to find their training course progress status in there. Now, if you have set up your course for automatic enrollment, then it's going to say they have been enrolled. But if you have set it up for manual enrollment, where users have to click on an enroll button to enroll themselves, or you have to enroll them, in that case, even though they are registered in WordPress, their training course progress is going to say no associated courses. So they have to go to their membership. So they got to first log in. So after they log in, they are going to find a click to enroll button. Now when they click on it and enroll themselves, now they have been enrolled. So now if you go back here, this was the user. Now it should say that the user has been enrolled. So now the user has been enrolled. The user has not yet started taking the course, so that's why it says 0% progress, but the user has been enrolled. So that's how it works. So this concludes the steps that you need to take to integrate DAP and WP Courseware. Even though it looks like a lot of steps, it's really straightforward when you actually try to set it up. So all you have to do is set up your course content in WPC, set up your product in DAP, enable the syncing between DAP and WordPress. And if you have turned on automatic enrollment for your course, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. If you have turned on manual enrollment because you want more granular control, in that case, you have to just set up a page where you allow your users to enroll themselves. And for that, you can use shortcodes. You will find all the shortcodes in this page, in this post. And all the details are here. You can just copy it and then make the changes as needed. So I hope you found this valuable. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them here. I'll be happy to answer them. And you can also join my free private Facebook group for any generic DAP or membership site questions or questions related to online courses, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. My name is Veena Prashant. Thanks for watching.